What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. It's time for your bonus reading. This goes to Sun, Moon, Rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. Challenges. But fret not, they turn out in your favor. Keep sowing good seeds. And also, I'm not one to go into that K word on my channel. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, though. Karma. I'm not one to go into that. But I wanted to say this before we got into it, that keep sowing those good seeds, and a lot of you are about to get, as they call, the karmic blessings. I don't go too deep into that because, for one, it's not a part of my path, and for two, you know, I believe in balance, but I don't believe in what goes around comes around thing. Sorry. All right. Take action. All right. Seven of Wands, the Wheel of the Year, Karma, Ace of Swords, and Two of Swords. I do automatically see the Ace of Swords connecting with the Two of Swords. You're going to take action, but I do sense that quite a few of you aren't going to like what comes your way. And I don't mean that towards as in you're going to explode, but you're going to take action and you're going to go forth as in you know your mental worth. And when you go forth with that action, whether it's a thought, a plan, so forth and so on, and you present it to the world or to that person, they're not going to like it, or they might not fully be on board with it as you are. And you're going to be like, well, I'm going to take my Two of Swords and raise them up. So it's good that you are seeing your mental worth. It's good to see that. I'm not going to say compromise. I'm not going to say open up. I'm not going to say, hear their side. This is your path. You know what to do. With that out of the way, the Seven of Wands is about challenges, but also these are challenges that you're going to enjoy. They're kind of challenges to overcome yourself, overcome certain obstacles, blockages, so forth and so on. Maybe challenges to overcome certain things that most people say you couldn't overcome. But you have a passion to it, and you're going to go forth with that passionate energy, so forth and so on. You've been spending time, honing your skill and abilities. You've been spending time tapping into your passion. You've been spending time really tapping into that. And, those who govern you or watch over you or protect and guide you, they see that. Or if you don't have any of those, sometimes that's the way it goes. Yeah, sometimes people just believe in the human spirit, and that's perfectly fine. But know that even if you do or don't believe in the human spirit, God's goddesses, so forth and so on, the Wheel of the Year is also in your favor. Now, the Wheel of the Year can also be the Wheel of Fortune. Now, what popped out mostly to me is, this might sound kind of corny, but acorns. Go pick you up a couple acorns. They can be used for good luck talismans. And on a simple level, you can turn them into flour and they taste really good. Yeah, literally. I'm not lying. Acorn flour is awesome. But I'm seeing that you should spend a little time in nature due to us entering into the time of the dark time of the year. It's a lot of stuff out there that you can use to benefit you. So if you like, magical trinkets, certain stones, certain woods that might come out during this time of the year, so forth and so on, now is a great time to go out and collect you a staff. In fact, to my male magicians and wizards, get out there and collect you a staff. I know that makes no sense to everybody else, but you have everything you need right now. Your emotions are in check. You're balanced and grounded. You've got the passion, and you have no shame in taking action. But understand that the Wheel of the Year or the Wheel of Fortune is in your corner because you've been spending time sowing good seeds to the universe. Remember when I said I don't believe in that K word? Well, first off, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I've never studied it as a whole. And for two, I do believe in balance. I believe that if you were to curse somebody or hex somebody, you go to a healing working. And if you spend too much time on the left and the happiness, you kind of explode. And you spend too much on the right and the whatever, you explode. Balance is key. So I wanted to get that out of the way. I'm not saying that if that's what you believe, go ahead. But anyway, back to this. Keep sowing those good seeds, but keep balance. Understand that it's about a happy balance. Stay connected to those that you love. And don't be ashamed in calling forth help. Friends, family, because they're there to give you that Nine of Cups energy. which is always a good thing. Sometimes we can't go through it alone. We can't always win every war by ourselves. We can't always do that. So sometimes we have to look at things from a different angle. And we have to say, okay, well, I can't win this one alone. And being defensive isn't really going to help me in the long run. So let me go rebalance myself, and regain that temperance energy that gets me to where I need to be. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but if you want to know, this popped up. I'm not trying to go into that today, but for those that are seeking, it's a good chance. Now, mind you, this doesn't have to be just love. It could be a deep friendship. Yeah, I know most people are like, what? What is love? What is relationships? It's what we create them to be. You can love somebody and never be in a relationship with them a day in your life. Or you can be in a relationship and never love somebody. Crazy. Trippy, huh? I do sense for a few, though, it will be quite, you might have a FWB thing going on. We ain't going, friends with benefits. Oh, yeah. BDE. I know y'all know what that is. Ladies, I know you know what that is. But for those that are looking for that love aspect, so forth and so on, it's okay to actually open up. A big part of that fear is just past heartbreak, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I do sense that a lot of that fear, so forth and so on. I'm not going to say that it doesn't carry like merit in your life, but I'm saying that it is kind of all in your head. It is kind of getting you to believe this BS that, you have no power over the situation. And all you really got to do is just come out of that, because I'm seeing the light in the cut. And the minute you throw a rock at that little opening, that light is going to shine in and completely just evaporate whatever he is. He's just a creepy guy. He's just creepy. He's not even a daemon. He's just creepy. Yeah, delay, heartbreak, things like that are possible in life. Not just with the relationships of, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife, but in general. Any relationship can lead to a heartbreak. Any relationship can lead to a delay. Anytime you invest your emotional well-being into something, or your emotions into something, you can actually end up in the Three of Swords. It happens. Am I saying that is going to happen with you for sure? No. But I just wanted to let you know that it can happen. No matter, we have this unhealthy, toxic view of love and relations and connection. I blame Disney personally. I'm just saying. And I said that because I got a picture of me holding a bird on my but no, I do really look at a lot of the stuff out there, and I say this is a big part of why people don't really land the goal. When you hear of love, you're like, oh yeah, yay, love, yay, happiness, woo, Sunday morning pancakes. And then it gets real. Then you start to see the pet peeves. You start to see that person that you love do things that you ain't happy about. The small few will say, all right, well, I'm gonna stick it out. The majority's like, ew, their feet stink, or some weird crap like that. And they quick to throw it out the door. This can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but this does happen. It's bound to happen. We're just now truly understanding each other as human beings. So don't let that fear stop you. Because I'm not one to lean completely to love until you're beating a dead horse. But I am one for saying that love can be a blessing, but love can be one of the most painful things on the planet. So I just wanted to toss that out there. And final, you have a harvest. So whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to reap benefits and rewards. Just stay focused, stay diligent, stay attuned to your path. And there's a lot of shifts going on too recently. I've been seeing that for a lot of signs, not just one sign. I'm seeing it for a collective. We're talking like spiritual tradition shifts and different methods and, thoughts and processes shifting. And that does make sense because we're in a time of great shifts and change, and so much crappy crap is being released for us all to see. And in a way, it's kind of sombering that we're looking at humanity like, whoa, man, we're the special bunch. So go forth, stay dedicated, stay diligent, reach out to those that love you, that want to be there for you. Reach out to those that you consider a sister or a brother. Doesn't have to be blood. Family don't end in blood. So that's all I got for you. All right. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. Now we're going to have a little fun. If you're still here, whoever guesses who said this gets a free reading. Family don't end in blood. All right. Peace.